Welcome to the Market Moon Lord, where we merge the majors with the stars. I'm your host, Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. And today you're going to get DD you absolutely cannot get anywhere else. And yeah, I'm not going to be that YouTuber wants to be like, oh my god, I was right, because that's lame. I'm going to be that guy that just kind of humbles himself and pretends like he's been there before, right? But I will say this, I've also been in AMC Gamestop long enough to understand just as fast as we went up today, we can go just as fast down tomorrow in pre-market. All right. So it's not time. It's not time to be saying victory by any means, right? But we are definitely things are happening the way we want them to happen, considering what's happening in the sky, right? The video that got me on my crazy rant the other day with all those crazy comments. Somebody commented this today. They said, "Watch this dude. He might accidentally be right." Haha. That's a very, very, very good comment, my friend. Right? I need you guys to tell me if that comment belongs in the Hall of Fame or the Hall of Haters. Okay. Some of you guys saw a preview of that already. I am making that list, and then we're going to vote on it later. But that's a very, very good comment. And some of it's true, right? I am so far, slightly right on the fact that I said there was going to be a new moon potential pop. Then we're going to have some dip somewhere in there. And then we're going to start, either popping back up or, starting to make bigger moves on this waxing period, right? So yeah, it's happening pretty nicely. I also been telling you guys a lot about the Sun and Mercury situation right here. And today they met in the sky. You can see that clearly, right? And what have I been telling you guys? What Mercury is? It's news. It's information, fast information, internet, the airwaves, right? That's Mercury, right? So I've been telling you I'm very excited for it to meet AMC's Mercury, which is conjunct. And today the sun in the sky met the Mercury in the sky. Mercury's retrograde, so it's low key, very powerful. Because it's slowed down in the sky, and from our perspective, it actually looks like it's going backwards. And so it's honing in that area of the sky. Why is it honing in on AMC's Mercury, right? The same Mercury I've been telling you guys for years that when we get hits on Mercury, things start happening to AMC. Look how close that Venus and Pluto are right now. And earlier today, I'm looking at it now, but earlier today that moon was with it as well. So very interesting, right? Very interesting stuff on AMC's chart, right? And it's the Mercury's not leaving the area, so it's on. I'm curious to see what happens when the sun hits Mercury, when the sun returns home and hits the sun. But yeah, so far things are looking pretty spicy. I like what I'm seeing. So one thing I want you all to kind of think about is when everything is kind of on cycles, and when I first started doing the moon phases, that the stock market moved a lot more naturally, and obviously they had to stop that to manipulate everything, and they changed the whole game because we were messing with their game, right? Which is fine, but it's my theory is because Trump is about to be in office, they're slowly washing their hands of the mess, right? And that's leading to natural movements in the market, which allows us to track the moon phases a lot better, right? I noticed that around the eclipse area that it felt like things felt more natural. And I'm over here looking at it right now. You can kind of see in Bitcoin's chart, we have a full moon pop. It keeps running a little bit after that full moon, and then after that full moon pop kind of dried out of energy, right? You could literally see in the volume just kind of disappears, right? And then you can see here on the new moon, right? There was like almost no volume. Like think about the new moon. It's like it's the moon is at like 0% light. And there's like no volume on Bitcoin on that day, right? In that moment. And then slowly look at the volume. It starts rising again. And that's why I've been telling you all for the longest time, I'm not going to be excited again until we're in the waxing period. And it's too soon to get excited for the full moon pop. We have to see how things, keep going. But I've been saying the bigger moves will be around the full moons, right? So things are kind of very nice. On that last video, I mentioned that GameStop has fought a long time to get over that, and it clearly went over that moon phase resistance. Therefore, I said anything underneath that I will be buying. Or I said something along those lines, which I did, and it paid off. And I doubt it's gonna spend any time down there. If it goes back there again, it's to me it'll just be a buying opportunity. Same thing with AMC. We were expecting that dip, okay, because I said it was the indecisive with the candle, and well, I was, consolidation is kind of more how I see it, because the moon phase is like if it's above the moon phase line that it went to, I'm okay just as long as it stays above that, right? And when it went under there for a second, it was a buying opportunity, and you know what I did. Yeah, so it's almost like AMC went back to where it should have been, not back to where it should have been, but almost like where it went to for that new moon, and then beyond that, the increase in volume is undeniable. That's a beautiful thing to see. Same thing with GameStop, like the volume is sexy, obviously. So yeah, SPY had a small little day, kind of slightly red. I do think that maybe SPY gets that new moon dip, because almost like everyone got a little bit of a new moon run up, and then followed by the dip. You see that in GameStop, you see that in AMC right here. Yep, you can see that in Tesla. Yep. Bitcoin definitely did that. I actually told you guys in Bitcoin that it was a buying opportunity potentially right here. And then the following day, it kind of like, went to its bottom well, I guess not the final bottom, but you see what happened, right? It finally hit over 100K for a slight second, but it literally happened around the time that I said it will start going back up. DJT, excuse me. I'm looking forward to this one. I got my eye on him, or that stock, that ticker. So I'll leave it there. You guys tell me what you think. Are you guys feeling the DD still? Are we onto something? I kind of feel like we're onto something here. I kind of feel like 2025 is going to be serious. Like, what are the chances that the moon and Mercury, the sun and Mercury are together in the sky? Mercury's retrograde. It's in the sign of Sagittarius, fire energy, expression, and roaring kitty tweets, right? Obviously he's a plant, but whatever, right? I told you news was coming. Well, it's still going to be coming. And AMC's chart it's like fitting very nicely right now, but the puzzle isn't exactly in yet. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, you guys tell me what you think. We'll leave it there. I'm Jason Alexander, Blue Moon and Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. You're watching Mark Moon, Warrior Matrix with the stars. Till next time. Peace. I always mess up at the end. Oh well. Comment, like, and subscribe.